Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and it looks as if we're going to be getting a double XP weekend on Overwatch from June the 8th till the 12th, which I believe this means it starts tomorrow if you're watching this video today. And isn't this kind of convenient, ladies and gentlemen? Oh yes, it's time to get our conspiracy theorist hats on. Because it kind of is, right? The double XP weekend, let's just kind of go over what this is, because it's a nice event. It's going to give us more XP, so we've got some details here. We've got this bonus will apply to nearly all sources of in-game XP, including time spent in a match, completing consecutive matches, winning a match, backfilling a match in progress, earning medals. It will also stack I can't even say that word, with existing group and IGR bonuses. The only experience it will not affect is your first win of the day bonus, which will remain at 1500 XP. This bonus experience period begins in all regions across all platforms on Thursday, June the 8th at 5 PM PDT, or Friday, June the 9th, blah, 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 blah. Go and use your time zone converter if you would like to work out when this starts in your time zone. So isn't this all convenient? This is kind of what made me laugh. Now, I think what's going on, they're in a little bit of damage control mode, because if you look at the Overwatch forums, you will see this in the general discussion. There is a post of Jeff, I covered this some time ago, acknowledging your loot box feedback. I think this was during the, I think I might have been in Germany actually when this dropped, but it was just as the event started. And Jeff is basically saying, yeah, guys, we understand. I mean, this is what he says. I just wanted to acknowledge that we've been following the threads. I mean, I've read this, so I'm not going to read it again. But this is him saying, oh, yeah, we acknowledge that there's some feedback, and thanks for sharing your thoughts with us. If you'd like to continue discussing this, then comment in this thread. Now, we can see the thread is massive. It's got 4,218 posts on it. And a lot of the moderators on the forums have been redirecting people talking about loot boxes to this thread. I mean, it's in an attempt to clean up the forums. I can understand, because you don't want every other post on the forum being about loot boxes. Now, in case you guys haven't been following this, the whole thing with the loot boxes was this event, none of the skins are normal quality. They're all legendary quality. It costs an absolute ton to buy all of the skins in this event, and there is no way you're going to be able to earn them during the event through loot boxes. And that's kind of the way for most events, I'd say. However, there's two things going against this event. It's so close to the last event, Uprising, that most people have spent all of their in-game credits, and they haven't really had time to earn more credits to then buy the new stuff with the anniversary event. So a lot of these arguments are totally true. Like, on the other hand, yes, Blizzard have given us a load of really good quality skins. Yes, they're all legendary skins. Yes, they should all be 3,000 credits. Yes. But when we've got this many new skins and new emotes, and we'll get onto the dance emotes in a second, guys, it becomes a problem, right? It's too expensive to buy all of this stuff. If you go out and buy loot boxes, yeah, you're going to increase your chance of winning, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. I mean, I have bought a lot of loot boxes this event, and I have not got hardly any of the skins that I wanted. A lot of duplicates, which was the main sort of crux of the argument. If you get a duplicate event skin, well, then you should probably get more back instead of 200 credits or 300. I think it's 200 credits, right? Which is not great, considering they cost 3,000. Now, let's take a look at a post that went out onto the Twitter account of Play Overwatch. And some guy said, well, not some guy, you can see his name. That's rather nasty of me to say that. DMC Nero says, I wonder that the dance emotes are unlockable just in the anniversary, or will they be unlockable after the event? And Play Overwatch responds, the dance emotes are Overwatch anniversary event items. Now, this was another thing which has kind of really annoyed people. Jeff did say before this event began, there will be more normal loot items going into the normal loot pool with this loot crate. Problem is, it's basically a Sombra Sit emote, isn't it? And I think maybe there's a Tracer emote which does that, and maybe, oh yeah, Reaper Shrug as well. And that's it. There might be some other ones, but it's not really that, it's not that amazing. Then we look at all of these dance emotes, and these dance emotes are the best emotes in the game. I don't think anybody would argue with me. Pretty much for every single hero, the dance emote is basically the best emote they have, right? So we play a lot of characters, right, when you play Overwatch. Very rarely does one person just play one character all the time. I like to play 5 or 6 different characters. Now, for me to buy, in fact, I can't even do this. For me to buy with in-game currency all of those dance emotes and the skins for those characters, I can't do it. I just literally cannot do it. I don't have enough. And I've got an account which is like, what, level 300 or something? That has bought 500 loot boxes, 600 loot boxes, I don't know. So it's got a lot of gold on it, or in-game credits, and even that's not capable of buying them all. So it is slightly annoying. So then we go back to the double XP event, which was announced yesterday. Could this be a bit of damage limitation from Blizzard's part because of all of this loot box feedback? Because it is undeniable that this loot box, it's not a disaster, but this loot box issue is because people don't have enough in-game credits, and people do feel like they're being pressured into playing the game and buying stuff, buying loot boxes to just own stuff that they want, which is obviously the monetization model of this game. Blizzard want you to buy loot boxes. Yes, they want you to buy the game, but then you want you to buy loot boxes because that's the only other way they make money. Like, if you buy the game, you get all of the content, which is awesome. You just don't get all of the cosmetics. Now, there are people out there who will go, well, Sty, you're an idiot, right? They are literally giving us loads of stuff, loads of new content, loads of new items. So why is that a problem? Why are you getting so worked up about it? Well, I'm not getting worked up about it. I'm trying to look at it from a logical point of view, and it is a very expensive event, and I understand that. So I think what they're doing is they're giving us this magnificent Overwatch double XP weekend, which actually, you know, is from the 8th to the 12th. So that's 4 days there of double XP. So you can, I mean, and the event ends on the 12th as well. So you can rapidly try and earn loot boxes, because obviously it's twice as fast. Every time you level up, you get a loot box. So you should be able to earn effectively double the amount of loot boxes that you would earn in that time frame, which is good, which is more incentive to play, and I'm fine with that. But then there's the other niggling thing in the back of my head. What about those gold loot boxes that we data mined? What the hell are they for? Are they even for this event? Are they for the next event? We don't really know. Are they for the Summer Games event? I'm not sure. See, I was thinking that maybe they were working a little bit too fast. As soon as we sort of picked up that information from the PTR of the golden loot crate, that effectively what I'm trying to say is, like, there's no way they could have made the gold loot box in that time and gone, right, this is how we're going to deal with the loot box issue, is throw out this golden loot box and this is going to contain some sort of special items or something like that. It just isn't the case. So I mean, that, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm unsure. So if we go back to the start of this video and, well, we discuss, is this a bit of damage limitation from Blizzard? Possibly. I would like to see the dance emotes available all of the time. I have no idea why they would lock the dance emotes behind the anniversary event. It doesn't really make much sense. I know they're party emotes, they're dance emotes, but these are emotes which sort of transcend events, yeah? There's been loads of emotes, or maybe not so much emotes, but there's been loads of event-specific items. And yes, it's annoying when the event goes away and you think, oh, okay, it would have been nice if I could have got that. But to me, the dance emotes seem something a little bit different. And you can see the impact of the dance emotes in the game. There are loads of custom game servers where people just dance, which is crazy. The dance emotes are used all of the time. I mean, I know they're the best emotes, and I know the monetization model of this game is to make stuff that they want you to actually go out there and buy, right? So you want to go and buy the loot box, try and get the stuff. For them to just give it to you for free does seem a little bit silly. Of course, you have to think of the long term as well. Next year, Blizzard could potentially do an anniversary event again, the second year of Overwatch, of which they bring back these dance emotes and they add extra dance emotes, which is probably what they're planning on. Because I know for a fact that they work on events extremely far in advance. Jeff even commented on this during the anniversary live stream. They work on an event, they've pretty much got all of this year's content. Not done, but they know what it is and they're all working on it right now. So it makes sense, right, that they would plan for the future, that they would say, okay, for next year, what we're going to be doing is bringing back these dance emotes and we're going to do something a little bit extra. I just wish that the dance emotes were available all of the time. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Have your say. Do you want to see the dance emotes available all the time? Do you think double XP weekend is a bit of damage limitation and kind of a goodwill gesture to say, look, guys, okay, we kind of messed up a little bit with the loot boxes, but it's weird saying they've messed up, right? Because it's not actually them messing up, it's them giving us too much stuff, and then that inadvertently puts pressure on us to play the game or even buy loot crates to then try and earn that amazing stuff, because it's all really good stuff, like, don't get me wrong, pretty much everything that is put into Overwatch loot boxes is awesome quality. So it's kind of weird to even be making this video and discussing this topic, but it is definitely a topic, and like I said, I did cover this in detail in a video I made a couple of weeks ago, or probably even a week ago. Time just gets mashed together for me, the whole broken loot box drama, which is what this video is kind of bringing to a close, I think. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think it's damage limitation? What do you think? Just let me know. Go crazy. Guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. And I'll catch you next time, guys. Toodaloo.